This is ToonSquat coming up.
ToonSquat.
Bringing it.
All right, you're up.
I'm up.
You're up.
I'm up. Oh, gosh. I'm not ready.
You gotta get ready.
I'm not ready.
You ready?
I'm not ready.
See, this is what would happen.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Okay, you have yours ready?
Yeah.
Because...
Yes, the Jetsons.
The Jetsons. It's bound to come up. Now, basically, this was the futuristic Flintstones. So, technically, we're sick of the Flintstones. We're sick of...
But we haven't had we haven't had Jetsons, so I'm happy with that. Can I just show you mine?
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, absolutely.
All right. We'll get into it, yeah.
Come take a look at this.
Damn it, wrong hand. Sorry.
Oh, gosh, Sectaurs. Didn't we have this already?
Yep.
Okay. Repeat.
Yeah, we did have it. I saw it. I was like, wait, when did we have this? And this was back in episode 2. We had the Sectaurs. You had the Sectaurs. I had Muppet Babies, and we combined those. And I'm just saying that to remind you because I'd like to do it I'd like to do it a little bit differently this time. Last time what we did was...
Well, hold on a second. You can't... Listen. First of all, we come up with something.
Yeah.
You don't come up with something and then bring it to the table and say, I've thought about what I want to do with this and it's going to be different. You let it take on
I just
its
don't want to
own
repeat
life.
it. I don't want to repeat
If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
All right.
You don't need to consciously do that. You can
goes.
steer it in a different direction.
We'll see where it goes.
But you don't need to verbalize that.
Before we go any further,
the Jetsons.
Before we go any further, guess who was in this?
Okay.
Guess who the voices for Sectaurs.
I know. Yeah, Frank Welker.
And
Peter Cullen?
correct.
Really?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead. You go.
Listen, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Jetsons.
Jetsons.
What do you know? Actually, you know what? I'm going to quiz you on the Jetsons.
Sure, go.
Name me 6 characters from the Jetsons.
6. Well, there was George.
Check.
Jane, his wife.
Yep.
His boy Elroy.
Yep.
Daughter Judy.
Yep. That's 4. He's singing the song.
Yeah.
Try to figure this out. Do you think you can? You just need to come up with 2 more.
Spacely Sprocket.
Whoa.
And the dog. What was the dog? I can't remember the dog's name. Or Dot. Was his name Dot? The maid. What? Rosie.
There you go. Okay, Rosie. All right, I'm going to give you it on a technicality.
What do you mean?
Because it's Mr. Spacely, Cosmo Spacely.
Oh, what'd I say?
Spacely.
Spacely Sprockets.
Space
oh, it's
Sprockets.
Cosmo Space. Okay.
You worked for Spacely,
So
Space
Spacely, I
Sprockets.
said, yeah,
Or you own the company.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
All right, and that's where George
What was the
worked.
dog's name again? I'm going to be so mad when you tell me. Hold on. No, just tell me. It's bad podcasting to sit here and think.
Astro.
Yeah, okay. Dang it! Ah! Get out of here!
Yep.
I'm screaming at a cricket.
So
Spider.
Here we go.
Cricket.
You ready? George Jetson lived in Orbit City. His daughter Judy went to Orbit High School. His son Elroy went to Little Dipper School.
Oh, the Little Dipper School, yeah.
Now, George Jetson, he worked 1 hour a day, 2 days a week.
What?
Yeah. And everything was automated in the world. Like everything, push of a button, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That's what Rosie was there for, to do the mundane tasks like dusting, sweeping, because nobody wanted to do any of that stuff. However, everybody complained about being exhausted and that they're just,
Yeah.
everything's so exhausting. Oh, I can't take it. Life is so hard. And it's like they don't do anything.
Yeah.
They do nothing.
Wow.
So,
and they ran on treadmills and stuff, remember?
Yeah. So that's the Jetsons. They tried to... The first episode was 1962.
Well, hold on. Well,
the first series was a long time ago.
It was definitely a long time ago. But like, but there was like they got up to no good. The wife went shopping. Yeah, they're like a lot of.
All of that.
Got one little fight. Their moms got scared.
Anyway, they came out with new episodes for the first time in 85. Between 85 to 87, they came out with new episodes, and they tried to do something with this little alien dude. I don't know if you remember this little alien dude.
He crossed over. He was on the Flintstones too.
Yeah, his name was Orbity.
Mm-hmm.
He was out
White
in season
helmet, like a
1,
little
season
white
2.
little-
He showed up in one episode of season 3, and they ditched him. He was done.
He was in that crossover episode between the Jetsons and the Flintstones. He's the one I believe that brought them together, right?
Yeah,
I believe so.
that's right.
So Sectaurs. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember how much you told me about Sectaurs. But what basically
they were cool toys.
Well, they were definitely cool toys.
Bugs.
Who made them?
Probably Hasbro.
Nope, Coleco.
Coleco?
As in
really?
ColecoVision, yep.
Yeah. Huh.
Coleco made them. They didn't...
Coleco, you know where Coleco got their name?
No. You going to tell me or?
Yeah.
Tell me.
Think about it. Coleco, 3 syllables. Separate them. What do you have?
Tell
me the letters. Which first word is what?
C.
That's a letter. First word would be, the first syllable would be
CAL?
It's Coleco.
Oh, yeah.
C-O-L-E-C-O.
I even wrote that. Look at that.
So, yeah. So separate them into syllables. Go.
Coal.
Yeah. C-O space. Next 2 letters.
L-E.
I don't know how this is difficult.
I'll write it down. Hold on.
You already wrote it down.
Yeah, I'm going to say it again. What is that, though? I don't...
Yeah. C-O stands for Connecticut. L-E stands for leather. Fill in the rest of the word.
Connecticut? That doesn't stand for Connecticut.
They're taking the first 2 letters from the word Connecticut. Then they're taking the first 2 letters from the word leather.
And then company?
Then they're taking the first 2 letters from the word company.
See, I didn't know this.
And they made Coleco. Sega, same thing. Service and games. They took the service SE and the GA and made Sega.
Wow.
That's how they've,
Interesting. I mean, condescending on your part, but still very interesting.
Well, I'm telling you, it's not that difficult to take 2 letters and tell me what they are. So, but anyway, Coleco is the Connecticut Leather Company, and they ended up making the ColecoVision. They made a Cabbage Patch Kids,
right?
If I'm not mistaken, and they also made Sectaurs.
So, but the thing is, the toys, for some reason, they weren't that. And here's a reminder. So the toys, you know what? No, I'm not talking about toys. I'm talking about the cartoon. Here's the cartoon.
They are made to sell the toys.
It doesn't matter. We're talking about the cartoon. Peter Cullen, Frank Welker. I told you that. Planet Symbion. All right. There's Prince Dargon of the Shining Realm of Prosperon.
Whoa.
And then Empress Devora of the Dark Domain of Synax.
Jeez,
all right. Her general Spydrex was like,
they went way too far with that.
Dargon's like, yeah.
Like
so here's what happened. Here's what happened. It was an experiment on the planet gone wrong, caused the post-apocalyptic thing, where then they started all the insect life grew really big, and they
robotic.
No, not really robotic, but they were able to form like mental bonds with them, and then they fought. They were fighting over possession of the hives, which were like a form of power, and so like these 2 factions were always fighting over that. I'd like to tell you a little bit of trivia though. This is pretty interesting. One of the original commercials for it, which was like
the commercials were like
4 minutes long,
and they were like episodic.
So the first commercial, which was about 4 minutes long, it was called Origins. The Origins commercial was filmed by Academy Award-winning director of special effects Colin Chilver, whatever. He was the special effects guy on Superman, 1979.
1979? I thought it was 1978.
Well, nope, 79.
Superman?
As far as I know. At least that's what this thing told me. Anyway, so that's what you have. So you have these factions, and the only reason why I brought up our previous episode is that we did. Well, I'm just saying.
I know. I got you. Somebody lied to you, man.
Well, then this person on Wikipedia is stupid because I thought it was 78 as well, but.
It doesn't matter. Keep going.
Anyway, so. Like I said, I feel like last time we didn't fully use the Sectaurs. We kind of focused more on the Muppet Babies, and we kind of just.
Well, we did in it. Remember, we have changed the format of the show.
The hell we did! All right,
where we had to rely a lot on memory in order to get through the properties that we've selected or that were selected.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Us.
Yeah, we didn't really do our research until
Right, we didn't do this whole batch of viewing and
this is better.
Writing and
this is definitely better.
Studying.
What did you have again? I don't remember.
The Jetsons.
Oh yeah. All right.
I feel so disappointed about the Jetsons.
Why?
I don't know. It's just so. I just don't feel like there's much there.
Did you not like the Jetsons?
What are we gonna do with? What are we gonna do with them?
All right, come on. We can come up with something.
All right, so
we gotta combine these guys.
Yeah, so we need to do something, and I honestly don't know what we could do with the Jetsons. I really don't.
Well, you have these things that they ride these things. You have these insect creatures that have this
little
symbiotic relationships. You have these little spaceships from the Jetsons. Sprocket. What if Spacely Sprocket? What if they were mining? I don't know what they do. Like they make sprockets, right? But what if when they were mining for minerals to make sprockets, they were mining on the planet? Like they found, what's it called again? Symbion. And they were mining and they found the hives. Like they punched through the hives where this energy source is or whatever that they're fighting for. Right? And they took it all. While they were fighting, while the stupid idiots were fighting.
Now, Mr. Spacely took this?
Well, his company, yeah.
But there was also another company.
Oh, the guy with the glasses, right? That was his rival.
Spencer Cogswell.
Yeah.
So he was the big competitor. What
if... I have an idea. I have an idea. What if Cogswell posed as Spacely Sprockets and...
What, you mean Cosmo Spacely?
No. He posed his company as Spacely Sprockets to mine the energy crystal, whatever the hell they were, from the hives. And when they were like, who are you? Where did you? And they're like, oh, we saw this thing, and they followed them, and they thought it was Spacely. And now Jetson's kind of put in the mix. He's like, Jetson, get me out of this, because he just made dumb, requests of that guy all the time, right? And he's like, find out why they think I did this or something. You know what I mean? You see where I'm going with this?
Well, how about they said the planet is off limits? Nobody's allowed to dig there.
Well, that's my point. And he posed as Sprocket.
Mr. Spacely said, hey, we're going to go ahead and quarantine this. Like, we're not messing with this stuff. We heard there are things here.
Right.
Like, that's not the way it's going to happen.
Right.
Cogswell decides to go in there and, basically
poses. That's what I'm saying. He made it seem like them, and then there's this whole mix-up, and then I think that could be
he takes it and everything, and then it's like it causes the whole thing against Mr. Spacely and
Sprockets, and then he's got to have Jetson go ahead and fix it for him.
Yeah, Jetson's gonna go and fix it. Where would the Sectaurs come in?
Well, no, they're finding them. They're going to Spacely, and you have like Prince Dargon being like, Spacely, where I can't believe you did that, or whatever. Or you could have like.
So basically, it's a way to get out. It's a way to get another season out of the Jetsons.
Or the Sectaurs, even.
Well, the Sectaurs is how many seasons did that run for?
Just 85.
Yeah. So there you go. I don't think anybody's been clamoring for another season of Sectaurs. Toys are cool, mind you. However, the Jetsons, I think, has a little bit more of a brand recognition, name recognition, and more probably of a demand for another episode, even one more episode, than.
So do you think it's
Sectaurs.
it's just like a crossover? Like it was just kind of like a. Dang, man. This ran from September 14th to October 12th of 85.
That's because
the
commercials were enough. You didn't need to watch the TV show. You could watch the toy commercials.
I mean, seriously, you're having Academy Award-winning special effect artists, directing these things. I mean,
the toy commercials were pretty cool. I remember I had the Ewoks Battle for Endor.
Yeah.
On videotape, and I've had that for years. That tape, don't have it anymore. But it was recorded from the television, and like all of the Sector commercials, each commercial break, there was like another.
They played them.
Another, plot point.
Yeah.
In the Sector's little storyline, and it was really cool.
I mean, these were, I said I wasn't going to talk about the toys, but the toys were cool. Some were.
Yeah, you have to go hand in hand. Sometimes you have to do that.
Well, they were gloves. It was basically a furry glove,
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. It was a furry glove with the body of an insect on top of it.
Oh my gosh, the little spider thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I forgot about that.
Yeah. Well, that was Prince Targon and Spydrax.
Yeah, I had one that was like a little spider thing.
My brother had Spydrax.
It didn't have the
No, because those were specific ones.
Yeah.
It was I can tell you which ones they were, but Spydrax's guy. His flying. Prince Dargon's flying steed was Dragonflyer. I had Dragonflyer. My brother had General Spydrax, who had the Spider Flyer, and it had a little button. They had you put batteries in it. Had little motorized wings, and the wings would go, and you'd put your hand in the glove and be like, bleh, and they'd be on top of the hand. Cool. So cool. There's a home video of me and my brother flying those around and like just being obnoxious, going in the camera. And my mom like stop, and we're chasing my little sister and like my cousin and stuff. Yeah, it's good times, man. It's good times. But yeah, I mean, they were just cool. So yeah, all right. So I'm saying that the Sectaurs invade the Jetsons space. They think that Spacely Sprockets, Cosmo Spacely stole their stuff from their planet. Meanwhile, it was Cogsworth or Cogsbane, whatever the bloody hell his name was. All right. And, I mean, this could just be a special. Does it have to be a series, or can it just be like a special? You know? Have we done specials yet?
No.
Can we do a special?
We're not doing that, no.
So, so it's going to run from September 14th
yeah, exactly.
to October 12th, just like the Sectaurs.
Yeah.
It's going to run like 6 episodes.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Oh, what are we calling it?
That's what I'm trying to think of.
Listen, that's my thinking.
Like Spacely.
Listen, that's my thinking sound. I don't care. It's my thinking sound.
What's the planet's name for this thing? Where do they live?
Symbion.
How do you spell that?
Symbion, man. I don't know. Symbion. Symbion.
Spacely Symbion Sprockets.
What? No, you can't just throw a word inside 2 other words.
That's how sentences are made. That's how we're doing this.
You don't create a sentence by putting... You don't put, like, word 3 in the middle of word 1 and 2.
Well,
like, that's just not how it works.
It's not Spacely Space Sprockets. It's Spacely Symbion Sprockets. Because that's where they're going to mine Symbion Sprockets. I don't think I've said that word 2 times.
Same way.
The same way.
Look, man, I'm exhausted. I don't care. Whatever.
There you go. Game on.
Whatever. What's it called again?
Spaceleys or Spacely.
Is that Spacely?
A space, the word space, and then ly at the end.
Ly.
So there's an E before the L. Yeah?
Spacely Symbion Sprockets.
Right? What do you think?
Sprockets. Sure, I don't care. All right, let's move on.